Hello everyone, how are you today? Nurse Mary is back, and I was just listening to a podcast, and it was a lot about the mindset, and they were talking about pain and pain management. And they told the story of a guy who was distraught after his girlfriend broke up with him, and he was going to commit suicide, and he took all of his antidepressants. And he thought the better of it and ran to his neighbor and said, "Hey, I did this, take me to the hospital." They took him to the hospital. He had his pill bottle, and there was only a phone number on it. There was no name of a antidepressant. Nobody knew what it was. The ER team called the number, and it turns out the man was in a clinical trial. And meantime, his blood pressure had gone down, heart rate had gone down, he'd passed out, had all these symptoms of someone who had overdosed on something. So they got a hold of this research trial program that the man was in, and it turns out he was in the placebo group. He was not getting any kind of medication at all. And so this shows you the power of the mind. And basically what these people were talking about on the podcast was that if you look at the overall scope of our life, we are trying to avoid pain and pursue pleasure. So, and this is true, we always want to avoid pain, but to the point of seeking out, spending time with friends, seeking out activities, because the alternative is loneliness is pain, loneliness is suffering. So it was an interesting dynamic to look at how we run our bodies and what our possible motivation might be if you put pain management into the picture. And there's also a guy who went under surgery to remove pins from his ankle, and he hypnotized with a special type of hypnosis and had no anesthesia, no pain relievers, nothing. I mean, I don't suggest trying this at home. I don't suggest doing this on your own, but it's something to consider, the power of our mind. And this is one of the reasons why I did start the first week of my program, is in mindset and in how important mindset is, and to click into the right state so that you can have success. And that's true for anything. You have to have your mind in the game, right? So that's the message for today, is mind your mindset. Look at where your thoughts are. Where are they leading you? What are you putting in the neuroscience grooves of the record of your mind over and over and over? Because every time you have that thought, you're reinforcing it. So, and then your brain is going out to show you everything you're thinking and prove you positive. So the mind is a terrible thing to waste or abuse or misuse, all right? So think about that, contemplate, which means using your mind about it. And I'll see you back tomorrow.